friends, welcome back. It's time to see how I did in 20.3. I felt really good at the end of this one, so let's get into it right away and see how it went. So first thing I was really excited about is that I got to do this with my husband, just the two of us, in front of the whole gym. We've never done that before. I don't think, usually we stagger so we can watch each other and cheer each other on, but not this time. So first thing I want to say is that I went back and I watched my 18.4 video, and I can't believe the growth that I've had in my deadlift technique. I don't get to deadlift that much, but I think based off of what I did learn over the last couple times that I had deadlift, including 18.4, is that I needed to get stronger. I needed to concentrate on keeping my back as straight as possible and keeping my weight evenly distributed in my feet. I usually have a tendency to put most of my weight in my heels, so I just did 21 unbroken. That did not happen last time. Hand release push-ups. What nobody tells you is that there's no good way of being able to shake it out. There's just no comfortable way to do it. So you'll see as I get more tired and the more breaks that I end up taking, I just am trying to find any way to get relief from the lactic acid building up in my arms. Hand release push-ups are so tough because they're strict, but they also take out all the tension from your arms when you have to lift your hands up off the ground. So it's not like when you're pushing up, you can just keep that tension and almost rebound off the ground. You don't get that. It gets taken completely away, and now you're just stuck with lifting yourself up off the ground over and over and over again. Last one. Just it's very difficult to not let your body sag. Just keeping your core tight. I kept tucking my head under to try and get that tightness back, but man, hand release push-ups are no joke. Okay, so I broke that one up into 8 and 7. And I think that was the only time I ended up breaking up the deadlifts until the weight went up. Alright, back to the floor. This kind of reminds me of Murph when I said that the push-ups were purgatory, like they just felt like they took forever. Maybe it's just because my deadlifts were going so quickly that I felt like I was just on the floor for most of this workout. Okay, I got a warning that I was starting to sag a little bit too much, getting a little too close to worming. So I think this is right about where I get that warning. I do my absolute best to not let that happen, to not let my body sag in the middle, because it's just supposed to be a strict movement, and if you get any momentum in your hips, it's not strict anymore. Just doing what I can. Okay. Core tight. It's just so hard. I mean, for you guys who did handstand push-ups, first of all, I'm very jealous that you got to do handstand push-ups. Second of all, it feels like when you're trying to do them strict and your body is just gaining weight somehow, and you're just pushing the floor away from your head as hard as humanly possible, and you're still going so slow. That's what this feels like. I was doing my absolute best to not completely redline and just not be able to lift myself off the ground. So even though I didn't want to, I was still taking more rest than I would have liked. But I think if I just kept pushing it, I would have completely fatigued my muscles and not have been able to do it anymore. 8, 9. Those last two are hard, but I was like, don't put the bar down. Okay, so we might be here a little while. This is 9 hand release push-ups. Took forever. Thank you to my bar loaders, Beth and Lisa. I really appreciate it. I didn't know you did that. And Beth with no shoes on, I love it. I'm telling you, there's no good way. Did any of you guys find any good tricks for that? Because I think the only good way that I found was to just put my arms straight out to the side and kind of roll them around and shake them out, but I looked crazy. Because in the background, you've got Andy doing RX deadlifts and handstand push-ups, and here I am laying face down on the floor. So frustrating. Last one, I think. Okay. Come on. Finally. Okay. Here we go with a 135-pound deadlift. I haven't lifted this weight in a very long time, so I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. All I knew was that I just needed to go and lift. I took a sip of water there too. I know I said I don't like to do that, but my mouth was completely dry. SoCal weather will do that to you. All right, here we go. First 135-pound deadlift. Woo! And tell me that bar didn't feel astronomically heavier because you just did so many at the lighter weight. The first time you pick up that bar, you're like, 40 pounds is a lot. Thanks, Eddie. Oh, okay, so all right. I felt my back round there a little bit, and I knew the next time, like, don't let that happen. Try and stay as tight as possible, tighter than you did the last time. Much better. I also knew that if I was going to do singles, I had to keep the rest short, as short as I could, and just go. I think someone just called 45 seconds. You know, magic words. The magic doesn't happen right yet, but you'll see when it does. Okay. 15 seconds. Those are the magic words. Watch what happens. I can't believe I did this. 1, 2, 3. What the heck? I still am in shock that I was able to bust out 3 reps at 135 pounds in the last 10 seconds. Like, I think that's a new 3 rep max for me. Pretty sure. I don't think I've ever done that before. So I'm going to take that as a win. I was really happy with how this went. I was really proud of how my deadlift technique has improved over time. My strength has improved over time. I don't care to ever see hand release push-ups ever again. And part of me really wants to do what I did last time, which was a hybrid of RX and scaled, doing RX handstand push-ups and scaled deadlift weight just to see what would happen. Leave a message in the comments down below if you want to see me do that, and put up a side-by-side of my 18.4 and my 20.3 redo hybrid workout, because I think that might be pretty cool. Otherwise, don't forget, we only have 2 weeks left of the CrossFit Open, so you still have time to go join my custom leaderboard that's called Hi Friends. Go to your games.crossfit.com profile and add the hashtag HiFriends. You'll automatically be added into my custom leaderboard, and at the end of all this, I'm gonna do another update show to highlight all the people who did, all of you are doing your absolute best, and the people who did really outrageous scores for both their country and the workout. So that's it for me over here. I hope you guys are doing really good. I hope the soreness has started to subside by now. My hamstrings are finally starting to stretch again, and I will catch you in the next one.